everybody. I hope that you're all doing well. So, a little bit of a different setup, I would say. I wanted to get like those really cozy vibes going in this video. When I'm filming this, it is December 1st, so we are officially in Christmas season. If you have been with me for a year or more, you probably remember from previous years, I really like Christmas time. It's my favorite time of year, and I love making my videos Christmas or holiday themed. Not every single one, but in the month of December, I definitely do like to throw in some holiday themes or settings. So that's what I'm kind of trying to do with this video. So we're going to do a life update whispered ramble. I know you guys love those. I have with me to add to the cozy theme, I have a cup of hot chocolate. It's kind of foaming a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it. You probably can. I can hear it. I don't drink coffee or anything like that, so this is like the only hot beverage that I could come up with for me to drink. The only one I could come up with, but the one that sounded the most appealing to me, so I'm going to be sipping on that throughout. And we're just going to talk about what's going on. So I think this has had a decent amount of time to cool, so let's try it first. Perfect temperature. I know a lot of people make their hot chocolate with milk. I actually make it with hot water, but it still tastes really good. So, fun fact about this, my job in our break room, I guess you could call it, that no one is allowed to sit in anymore because of COVID, but you can still go in there and heat up your food and stuff. They have packets of hot cocoa and tea and whatever for people to use, and that's where I got this from. I took it from there and I was like, that would be perfect for my ramble video. So, well, let's see what's going on. So we're in holiday season, right? It's definitely different this year, for sure. Last week was Thanksgiving. Was that last week? Yeah, it was last week. It was almost a week ago. And it was different. I mean, I had to work, but I worked from home. I got lucky because I alternate. Some days I work from home, other days I go in person. And I offered to work on Thanksgiving. I worked Thanksgiving and Black Friday, so now I'm off Christmas Day and New Year's Day. So it worked out, and I lucked out, and I worked the remote shift on Thanksgiving. So I was home, so I was working, but I was still with family. But this year we just did our household, so it was literally the three of us. It was me, my mom, and my stepdad. That was it. And it was sad. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was in a weird mood on Thanksgiving. I really was in a weird mood. Work ended up being a little more busy than I had anticipated, so that kind of stunk. But again, still thankful I was able to be home. And I love the holidays. I love having the whole family come over and just being together. My cousins and I will put on music and we'll sing and we'll dance and we'll have drinks, and you know, that's how we were raised, doing every holiday, you know. So to not have that this year was very strange. I was very sad. But you know what? I had to remind myself that, you know what, there are people this year that have it a lot worse, that are missing loved ones that they may have lost this year. So, you know what? We were together, the three of us, and we were healthy, and we had food to eat. You know what I mean? So I tried to, keep reminding myself of that. My mom missed everybody too, but I know that she also didn't mind it that much because it was less work. Like we cooked the turkey like 5 days before Thanksgiving and then froze it and then reheated it the day of, which is actually pretty genius. If you've never done it, you should think about doing it. Saves you a lot of work, like the day of. And it was just, it was less food to cook, less dishes, less everything, so I guess it was a nice little break for her. We had football playing in the background. I only worked until 6 p.m. and then I had the rest of the night to kind of do whatever. But I had to go to bed early because I had to work Black Friday. And I had to be there at 5 a.m., which meant I had to wake up at 3 a.m. to leave my house at 4. So I had to go to bed relatively early, and I was so tired the next day. But work on Black Friday was moderate as far as like how busy it was. It wasn't quiet, but it wasn't extremely busy either. And it's cool because in my like industry, if you work on holidays, I work in television if you didn't know. So in television, someone's got to be there on Christmas Day and on Thanksgiving to put the shows on TV, so there's no real days off ever. Where was I going with this? Oh, so, wow, sorry. So when you work a holiday, you get a comp day, which is basically a day that you can take later on, like a day, it's a paid day off, basically. You get an extra day. So I got 2 of those. I got one for Thanksgiving and one for Black Friday. But I almost like didn't want the days because I have so many sick days and vacation days that I didn't use this year because why did I need a day off? Like where was I gonna go? You know what I mean? I took a couple like long weekends here and there, but I really didn't take vacation. I only used 1 out of my 7 sick days this year, and I'm gonna end up losing the rest of them. I already know. So now I have the 2 comp days too, and I'm like, I have so much time, but I'm like, I know I'm not gonna use it all. So but that was cool. Black Friday, I came home. I got home about like 3 p.m. or so, and I said I was gonna work out. I didn't. I slacked. I didn't work out at all, not once this week, and I ate so much food. So it's good for me. Love that for me. That's okay. I was like, it's a holiday week. I'd take it off. It's fine. So I came home and we just started like slowly taking Christmas decorations out of the attic. You can see this tree behind me here. It's a fake one. But we are gonna go get a real tree. Hopefully we went the other day, which I'll tell that story in a second, but we didn't end up getting one yet. So this one is gonna stay here, and we're in our living room right now, so we can enjoy this tree here. And then in the front room, like there's a room on the other side of this wall that's close to the front door, and we want to get a real tree for there. That's where we like open presents and stuff, and real trees smell good, and so yeah. What happened was it was on Sunday, 2 days ago. I got home from work. Again, got home around like 3:15 or so. And we had planned to try and go get a tree that day. The place that they picked out, my family, closed at 4. And I'm like, you realize I get home at 3:15, right? And my mom was like, yeah, it's not that far. We'll be fine. So we don't leave the house because she was cooking. We don't leave the house until 3:30. I put the address in my phone and I'm like, guys, we're gonna get there as it's closing. They're like, no, it's 5 minutes away. I was like, no, it is 15 minutes away. So we got there at 3:50, knowing the place closes at 4. And we get there, and the guys are like slowly starting to package up the machine that like wraps the tree in like that fishnet sort of material. And in my mind, I'm like, this isn't gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. So we pull up. There are other customers there, but they're leaving. There was only like one family, and they were leaving. This was like a little tree farm kind of thing. And we pull up, and my stepdad goes, "Are you closing?" Knowing very well that they were closing. He was like, "So you guys closing?" And they're like, "Well, yeah, we're getting ready to." And then they don't say anything. So my stepdad is like, "So can we go in?" And I guess he was the owner. He was one of the older guys. He said in a not so very nice way, he was like, "Go." And so my mom and I are like super uncomfortable. We're like, maybe we shouldn't, like, because you don't want to be that person. I remember when I was a waitress, and when people used to come in like 10-20 minutes before closing time, you can't really turn them away because you're technically still open, but you like hate those customers. You know, you don't want to be that type of person. So we were just like, oh, like, thank you, we'll make it quick. Long story short, we walked around, and a lot of the trees we liked already had names on them. Like, people had come and picked them out already and reserved them. And then the other ones that were left weren't, they had a lot of bald spots, or they were too short, or whatever. My mom was very picky, so there just weren't too many good ones left. So we ended up not even getting one. And it was just like an awkward situation for no reason. But we tried. So it was one of those places where you go and cut it down yourself. Like, they give you a saw and they let you cut down your own tree. I've never been to a place like that. That was my first time. My family went last year. They went with some family friends on Black Friday last year as well. But I couldn't go because I had to work. And they wanted to go at like 10 in the morning, so I couldn't go. So I missed out. But yeah, so I guess none of those trees were meant to be. So I don't know, we might try to go tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow. And they may leave work a little early, and we may try to go tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. I have some Christmas shopping to do tomorrow, so. My best friends and I, like my college friends, I have like different groups of friends. I have like my college friends, my high school friends, like church friends, like it's different. So that's why I specified, but my best friends from college and I are doing a Secret Santa this year. There's, how many of us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's 8 of us, including me. Or 7 or 8, I can't count. We're doing a Secret Santa, and I bought my person their gift already, but now I'm second guessing it, and so I kind of want to go back to the mall and find something else and return what I bought. Or I'll just find someone else to give that to. I don't know. I don't want to say what it is, but yeah. I don't know. I'm second guessing it because I want it to be something that person is gonna use, you know. And the thing, I don't know if he'll use it, or he or she, whatever. We're doing our gift exchange this Friday. So it'll be like a small party. You're not supposed to like gather with anyone. I think more than 10 people is not allowed. So it's like 7 of us, so we'll be okay. We don't go anywhere. We literally go into someone's apartment and then we just don't leave. But yeah, so that's this Friday. I'm gonna wear my ugly sweater, my Christmas sweater. And that'll be nice. It's not really gonna be a party. We're just gonna exchange our gifts. So, what So, can I talk about, I'm already thinking, you guys know me, you know, I'm already thinking about my Christmas videos that I want to make this year. I know I'm already doing a bake Christmas cookies with me that I will either film next week or the week after, not sure, but we'll see. Definitely gonna film that soon. I already have the recipe ready to go. They look so good. I'm so excited. So that's gonna be a video. I wanted to do a like wrapping Christmas presents gift, or wrapping Christmas presents video, I should say. But this year, like, a lot of my family and friends watch my videos now, like, regularly. And I could just tell them, hey, don't watch this video because your present will be in it. But then I feel like that's gonna make people want to watch it more, and I don't trust people. So I might not do that. I might do that over on my Patreon this year. We'll see. Which, if you didn't know, my Patreon, the link is in the description if you want 3 extra videos a month. So yeah, that might have to be a Patreon one, but we'll see. I am also collecting my gifts for my Secret Santa, like in the ASMR community. I did it last year as well. So I'm doing a Secret Santa with a bunch of other ASMR artists, and the person I got, I'm so excited I got this person, but I'm also so intimidated at the same time. So I'm trying to I'm trying so hard. I'm like doing research. I'm stalking this person's Instagram like crazy to get ideas. So far I'm actually pretty proud of the things that I've gotten for this person, but I want to get a few more things, and then I'll start wrapping them up, and then in like 2 weeks I'll send it out, so that we all usually try to get our packages like a week or 2 before Christmas, so that we could film our unboxing video and get it up before Christmas. So yeah, I'm very excited for you guys to see that, and I am excited to see who got me. And it's cool because it exposes you to more ASMR channels that you may not have heard of prior to the Secret Santa, so that's cool. It is put together by the lovely Brim ASMR. She did it last year too, and I think she's done it longer than that too, but last year was my first year doing it. So what other Christmas videos should I do? I could do a video on like Christmas movies. If and when it snows, definitely making another video outside. Another ASMR in the snow video. I think it's been like 2 years since my last one, I think. So definitely another one of those. But I need you guys to give me more Christmas ideas. I'm gonna do a Netflix video next month, or no, it's December, this month, at some point before Christmas comes, and I'm going to go on Pinterest and look up like Christmas cocktail recipes, and I'm gonna make me a Christmas cocktail for the video. At least that's my plan anyway. I don't know what yet, but I gotta start doing research for that so I can make sure I have all the ingredients. This is getting cold now. I have a little bit more. But yeah, other than that, I told you I worked Thanksgiving and Black Friday, so the way that it works essentially at my job is that they have you rank the 4 holidays: Christmas, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and New Year's Day. They have you listed in the order that you like want to work, like basically like the holidays that you don't care as much about. So I always put Thanksgiving because I tend to work earlier in the day, so I'm still able to kind of see my family on Thanksgiving, and it's not a big deal. Black Friday, I don't really care. I've never gone Black Friday shopping. I'm more of a Cyber Monday kind of girl. So Black Friday, I don't care. So I always put those first. Like, I don't mind working those. And then I think I put New Year's 3rd and Christmas Day 4th. Like, I really wanted Christmas Day off. So because I worked Thanksgiving and Black Friday, I'm off Christmas Day and New Year's Day. Christmas Eve is not a company holiday for me. Like, we don't just get it off. You have to request it off. I don't think I'm gonna request it off because everyone's gonna want to request it off, you know what I mean? So, and I'm one of the younger ones. Like, I don't have a family of my own. I don't have kids like a lot of my coworkers do. Some of my coworkers, not all, but you know what I mean? So I don't mind. And so I know Christmas Eve I'm working 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then I'm gonna go to my dad's family's house. They're 10 minutes away from my job, and I'm gonna celebrate Christmas Eve with them. And then I'll come home, and Christmas Day I will have off, and I will be at home with my mom's family. For as long as I can remember, that's how I've done it. My parents have been divorced since I was, I think, like 2. So it's always been Christmas Eve with dad's side, Christmas Day with mom's side, 95% of the time. So that's fine. And then let me see what day New Year's Day is on, because I don't remember. It's usually a week after. So New Year's Eve is a Thursday. I work New Year's Eve, but again, I'll get out early enough. It's fine. I think I get out at 4 again. And then New Year's Day is a Friday, and I'm off that day. So that'll be cool. Not like we can really celebrate, but at least I know I can stay up, you know, well past midnight and celebrate with whoever I'm with, whether it's my family or 2 or 3 friends. I don't know yet, but at least I know I can stay up and not have to worry about waking up early. So besides that, I have done so much Christmas shopping already. I'm so proud of myself. I am normally the type that will wait like well into December to really start giving it thought. And this year I took advantage of those deals and I started shopping in November. I have my mom done, my sister done, my stepdad done. I have a good portion of my Secret Santa done. I have my aunt, one of my aunts done. I have one of my cousins done. I really just have to get my dad, his wife, who else? My stepdad's 2 kids. I usually get them a little something. Who else? Like, I feel like for the most part, I have a decent amount done, and like, I picked out some really good gifts this year. Like a couple of things. I went to the mall with my sister, and I just saw her like pointing at things here and there, but nothing that she bought, and I was like, got you. So I know, like, I got her things that I know she wants. My aunt kind of like was hinting at something, and I was like, bet, got you. So I told my family, I was like, I'm buying her this, bought it. My mom, I got her something that she didn't ask for, but I know that she kind of wants, and she's not expecting it. So I think she'll be really excited about it. My dad is the hardest human in the world to shop for. I hate, like, literally hate shopping for him. But he says he has a few things that he's thinking that he might want, which actually might be helpful, so hopefully this year won't be as bad. So, yeah, all that to say, I've been doing pretty good. My mom's done a lot of shopping too. If you were to go to like our front door right now, inside by the front door is literally a pile of boxes, because we all pretty much did online shopping, and so all the gifts are coming in. And if you go up to the office upstairs, there's like a little day bed in there covered with stuff, so we just haven't started wrapping anything, but there are literally gifts all over this house and it's like giving me anxiety. I just need to like wrap them, but we don't have the tree in the other room, which is where we put all the gifts. We don't have that yet, so there's nowhere to put it. So, but then like I remind myself, it's December 1st. I have 24 days. I'll be okay. So yeah. And then Christmas traditions. I mean, the most obvious one, putting up the tree. Usually, like, my mom will do the lights, I'll do the ornaments. I usually do the ornaments all by myself, which is fine. It's fun for me. Christmas music playing, of course. This past weekend, I was over at my aunt's house, like on my dad's side, and I helped her decorate. My grandma, when she was alive, we lost her last summer, but she was very big on decorations. And she loved just buying these like little knickknacks, like little Santas and little elves and little figurines that it's like, we didn't have the heart to tell her, what would you like to do with that? So she would use like her own money and she would buy these little things and have them all over the house. So we tried to kind of put the decorations in the same spots, you know, that she used to pick out. I guess it makes us feel like closer to her, I don't know. So we put up a little tree, little lights and garlands and wreaths and all that. So that was nice. I did that with my aunt, my dad, and my little sister. And then this coming Monday, was it the 8th? The 7th? Whatever, the first Monday of December. We are getting together, my dad's side. It's just like 5 of us. And we're gonna make 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪, which 𝓢𝓸𝓬, we've made it every year since I was born. My dad has pretty much made it every year of his life, every Christmas season, and basically it's like fried dough. And they have the recipe. They make the dough from scratch. We cut it with these little like razors. It looks like a little pizza cutter, but small. And we have these 2 designs that we use, and you fold it or you twist it. There are 2 types. You put it on a baking sheet and you fry them in oil for like a couple of seconds each. Let them dry, and then you drizzle it with honey and colored sprinkles. And that's what we do every year. We give them out. We make like a huge tub and give them to family and friends. Don't know if we're going to be giving them out this year. We'll probably make a smaller batch, maybe just for us. But that is like one thing, like that is a tradition that I want to continue to pass on if I'm lucky enough to have my own family one day. That is something like I want to learn how to make the dough and teach it, you know, to my kids, do it with my family, and then hopefully my kids will want to do it with theirs, and just, you know, keep on passing it down. It makes us like feel like we still have my grandma, you know. So we're gonna do that on Monday, and then my aunt and I are also gonna make it 𝓢𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪, which is another Italian thing. It's kind of similar, but it has fennel seeds in it, so they kind of taste like licorice almost. And you bake it instead of frying it. So I'm very excited for that. I'm very big on traditions, if you couldn't tell. I love that stuff. And I think it's fun to, you know, pass on, you know. So yeah, I mean, that's gonna be it. I mean, this year is so low-key, you know. There's not much you can do. You can't really travel anywhere. I know some people are still traveling to see loved ones, which, you know, as long as you're doing it safely and, you know, you quarantine when you get back like you're supposed to, you know, then, you know, it's fine. But especially on my mom's side, I have like aunts and uncles who have health issues, and so, you know, they don't want to be traveling, rightfully so. So, you know, we have to be a little more careful. Like my cousin's wedding last month, you weren't allowed to go unless you got tested and you were negative. So it's just it's a weird time. Like, I still can't believe that this is real life. I can't believe that we're how many months into it are we? It's December. This started in what, like February, March, so we're like 8 months in, 9 months in. More. 9 or 10 months. We're, you know, and a lot of us just thought this was gonna be like a couple months and then that was gonna be it. And there is like literally no end in sight. Not to be like bring the mood down, but it's just so crazy. My friends and I were talking, not that this is like serious at all, it was more of just like a joke, but we were saying how, you know, like clubs and bars obviously aren't open and they won't be open for a long time. We were like, if and when that ever, like that part of life ever goes back to normal and things start to open, we'll be like 26, 27. So we're gonna be there like well into our 30s because we've been robbed of our prime years. No, but that's just a joke. There are far more important things to be worrying about right now. But it's just so surreal. But anyway, this is my last sip. And that is it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me suggestions for Christmas videos down below